the games. The first one, the Governator game. To be honest, when you demoed it earlier on in the lab, I couldn't make head or tails of what was going on in the game. But it helped a lot with the demonstration now. I think the humor in the game is great, and I think the satire and all of that is really the strong point of it. The gameplay itself is, I didn't really understand before, and now I see it, but I think the problem with it is that it exists very much in the interface and very little in the rest of the game, in the screen up. You navigate the screen, but then you look at a tiny little interface with the bottom and so on. But I think if you work on the satire side of it, I think it can be really fun. On the tile jam, I just want to say that I completely agree that the subtraction addition mechanism is key to what makes that game different from a lot of other tile-based games. So I think working on that and making more variation in that gameplay would be great. On the DrunkStar, I really like the mechanism of the beer glass filling up, where you can never just go really cheap, and you by winning your challenge you actually make it harder for the next person and so on. I think that's a great mechanism. I also love, and I think that's key to a lot of the minigame-based games, that you've themed the games so strongly for a party situation, rather than going with generic match 3 or anything like that. I think it works in the game's favor that you've themed the games around the party.
I was just thinking about the Governator game. Yeah, I think visually it's one of the strongest kind of distinctive games that we've seen so far, so I think that's really great. It would be interesting to really push at the satiric political side of it and do a bit more to key in the actions, the sort of good Arnold, bad Arnold, to really actually key them into incidences that have happened. I mean, I was thinking about, you have this woman up there walking around, he's been accused of all the sexual harassment. Why not, instead of, pummeling her and just having blood, you could actually key it in and really edge it in a kind of interesting, politically satirical way. So I think there's a nice chord there you could do something interesting with.
And especially the Governators game would be really nice as a public service game, because it's so provocative. And really, it could start a lot of debate on the website if we had this idea. And my motivation to play this game is also to hear all these funny comments and all the satirical, and I also had a bit difficulty figuring out what the point was, but I think it would create a lot of what you call gossip and rumor if this game got out. The DrunkStar, I really like the idea. I was thinking myself, why you didn't, or for all these mini games that I really liked, you could also think the Nordic thing in and try to make something like follow a drunken suite to the ferry boat, The tile jam I found really, really interesting also, because it's a game that I would play with if I had to kill time. So 3 very different games, but all with cool gameplays, I think.
The Governator, I think, is somehow could be cool to use as a game, and could also be a bit hard, tough somewhere, because it can be used, as said before, as a really tough political way to send out some signals. So this was with Schwarzenegger. I'm not sure how Arnold will react to this, but looking to be maybe Bush or anyone else there, it could be a really good way to get out some signals, whoever wants to do that. So that was a good, and there were some good ideas in working with it. The tile jam is a bit different. It's more like a mind thing, and I love the part of it where you actually have to do something strategic. Forget it. You have to think. It's not just about clicking a mouse, but you actually have to think what's my next step and what is my possibilities within the next step. The DrunkStarRevolution, nice name. There are some different angles in it, and but the main thing is, as you say yourself, this is a party game, and I think this game would be a good game for a starter. If you go through the game, within a few hours, people will be too drunk to start the computer. So, but anyway, it's a good idea.
Regarding DrunkStar, we can keep up on that. I really love the music. It's a bloody catchy tune. And I've had it in my head since I arrived, since you were doing out in the hall, playing it very loud. That's a good effect also in games. The brain game, I would call it, the other game, is a nice game, a perfect game for killing time also, and you actually use your brain when it comes to think and all this stuff. It's also really nice in games.
About DrunkStar, I would like to say that you should pare down. Throw out all the ideas that you won't be able to implement anyway. The webcam bit, the code being aware of the drunkenness of the player. Because I believe that you have the makings of a cult web game here. It could make you famous. Not necessarily rich, but famous. So get rid of all the crazy ideas and concentrate on what's really at the heart of the game. I like it. The rough edges, though, that's what the Governator game is all about. The rough graphics, the rough gameplay, and the rough manner in the way you address one politician or another. Think in terms of plugging in your favorite hate object, anyone's favorite hate object into the game. And Tile Jam, I wouldn't overplay the custom shapes bit. I didn't get a chance to play the game, but I feel that there is quite a lot of room to fill in any shape by paring down the tiles and so forth. So I think there would be more of a challenge in maybe smaller playing fields and so forth. And I'd really, really love to see that game implementing sound for feedback, giving you hints on fit and so forth. That's about it.
Yeah, and there's no more.